On the one hand, it seems like we blink and the world changes. On the other, it seems like some things never change. Quality, craftsmanship, service remain enduring standards of excellence. But what was once breakthrough continues to break new ground. What's big is now bigger. Fast just picked up a lot more speed. And yesterday's efficient has been redefined again. In a world of engineers, architects, growers, designers, manufacturers, and visionaries, evolution can come at you fast. Port Everglades is strategically situated for whatever tomorrow brings. You'll find it at the hub of innovation and growth, at the gateway of the Americas, and at the heart of a great vacation destination. Cruise travelers from around the world and across the United States embark from Port Everglades to Caribbean, Mediterranean, European, and Latin American destinations. But before they do, many choose to extend their vacation and enjoy the warm welcome Greater Fort Lauderdale offers. From Port Everglades on the Atlantic coast to the actual Florida Everglades just 25 miles to the west, you'll find Broward County is committed to keeping our visitors happy. And with the airport less than 2 miles from Port Everglades, it's easy to take the scenic route to your departure gate and stay and play a little longer. As the cruise industry advances, so does Port Everglades. In fact, the port is proud to accommodate the newest and largest cruise ships in the world, from elite to casual. And whether it's hefty engineering feats or the grandest of ships, we invite the cruise lines to bring it on. More than 47,000 passengers in one day? We can handle that too, with professionalism, speed, and efficiency. Because precious cargo comes in all shapes and sizes. Of course, much of our cargo is the oversized kind. Each year, more than 26 million tons of petroleum, containerized bulk and break bulk cargoes move through Port Everglades. Shippers from the Americas, the Caribbean, the Mediterranean, and the Far East choose Port Everglades as their preferred port to transport the goods we and American industry produce or use every day. And as a foreign trade zone, Port Everglades offers special customs benefits to importers and exporters. With Port Everglades being a gateway to the world, the goods, of course, go in both directions. U.S. exports are always handled with care because of the tremendous economic impact they bring in terms of jobs and revenue. Whether it's 25,000 containers of bananas a year from Central America, high-definition television sets from the Far East, or fabrics produced in the Carolinas, the world's exporters and importers know who keeps their goods moving. And Port Everglades has the location, innovation, and access to keep it that way. Would you believe there are just 2 traffic lights between Port Everglades and California? It's true. Port Everglades has mastered accessibility in so many ways. The port itself is constantly evolving to achieve better, faster ways to load and unload cargo, because that's what you and the industry demand. Port Everglades is one of the largest distribution centers of petroleum products in the U.S., including gasoline, jet fuel, asphalt, diesel fuel, propane, and the emerging market of alternative fuels like ethanol and biodiesel. No matter which gas station fills their tank, all South Floridians get their gasoline or diesel through Port Everglades. And that doesn't just apply to personal use. The trucks that supply local stores, emergency vehicles, and the planes that take off from Miami, Palm Beach, and Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International airports all rely on the efficiency, security, and speed of Port Everglades. Whether by land or by sea, Port Everglades has a tremendous impact on South Florida. For example, not everyone lives with a world-class tourism gateway in their own backyard. And not everyone has the honor to host the U.S. Coast Guard and Navy. In fact, each spring, Port Everglades hosts Fleet Week, a patriotic celebration which also generates international media coverage and revenue for the local economy. Yet it's still just a drop in the sea compared to the entire economic impact of Port Everglades. The gasoline we drive on, the shoes we walk on, the foods we live on, and the beds we dream on. Most of what is bought or sold in this area reaches us through Port Everglades. Port Everglades is a self-supporting enterprise fund, which means that while the port is owned and governed by the Broward County Board of County Commissioners, it does not rely on local taxpayer dollars to operate or build. Cruises, cargo, petroleum, and even warehouse and office space leases provide balanced revenue sources. This is significant because this business diversity buffers our community from downturns in any single business sector. It's all part of the port's legacy of excellence. From 1928, when Port Everglades was inaugurated, to today, Florida's leading seaport has consistently expanded and modernized to stay ahead of the industry. From the port's first official cruise line, United Fruit Liner in 1931, to the 83,000-ton Queen Elizabeth II of the 1960s, to the 150,000-ton Queen Mary II, and 220,000-ton Oasis-class ships of tomorrow. As the industry grows, so does the port. Port Everglades also places great importance on environmental responsibility. We are committed to protecting the manatees, the mangroves, the birds, the fish, the reefs, the unique South Florida ecosystem. Over the years, Port Everglades has given back to the earth and continues to do so through its proactive programs. Successful industry and a flourishing environment can coexist. It isn't an easy feat, but it's worth it. And more the world is recognizing the value of going green. Fortunately, this issue has been on the port's radar for years, placing us at the forefront of industry progress once again. After all, it's through our foresight and capacity for innovation that Port Everglades has been able to create conditions for success, not just for ourselves, but for our partners. So, whether you're importing or exporting, whether you're a supplier cutting time to the market, or a cruise line redefining the perfect cruise experience, bring it on. We're ready.